Hey everybody, Souter here, and welcome to English 025. This is an online asynchronous course, and we're not going to meet in person, but that doesn't mean I want you to feel alone in the course. So I've got my email address here, and at some point, hopefully really soon, I'm going to have a button here that will let you book some time with me on Zoom meetings so that we can chat if you have issues, because I want to be available to you. Now, I do need to warn you about that. I'm an adjunct out here. This is my only class, which is a blessing because it means you guys are my only focus. But it's also a bit of a curse because my availability for you for Zoom meetings or responding to emails is going to be at night. I will probably check emails between 6 and 7:30 at night. And if I need to chat with you about something, that'll probably be when I do it as well, just because I've got a day job and all this other stuff, right? So, blessings, curses, we're going to make it work. Now, please pardon our dust. When I wrote this note, I didn't realize that the course was already broken. So I meant for the verification quiz to post this morning at midnight, but that's not what happened. Now, I need you to know I've only been in this course since about 6 o'clock yesterday. So I haven't had a lot of time to fix things together. So the way the course is, I want you to imagine with me a puzzle. Somebody just took this puzzle, they threw it on the ground. All the pieces are everywhere. So I'm having to pick up the pieces and kind of put them where they go to make this thing work and be a cohesive whole. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the evenings for the foreseeable little bit. Once I get done with a unit, and the units are each week, I am going to set it so once you've finished one week, you can move on to the next. So if you are one of those people who like to work ahead, first off, mad respect to you because I've always wanted to be that person and that's never been me. But also that you'll be able to do that as soon as I get through some of the material here. Um, my goal, because most of this is pre-built for us, my goal is to make it as easy to understand and digestible, and by that I mean easy to understand and use, right, for you as I possibly can. So I'm hoping to make a video, it'll probably be a little longer than this one, where I kind of go over concepts that maybe are challenging, or maybe there's something that you really need to know because it's going to be important later on, and I want to make a video about those things for you about once a week. I also want us to have discussion posts where we talk about the things that we're learning. Um, so we'll see how that pans out and what we can get done in the next little bit for week one. Week one is open for you, sort of. You have to do the enrollment verification quiz, but then you can get started on next week's stuff. What's available, that is. There is one thing that I have not been able to find in the course. Let me show you what that is. So, syllabus, it's here. Most of it is your standard VCC syllabus, and you're like, oh, this looks like all the other ones. Yeah. So let me show you where it's different. All of this is the same. Right here. So in this course, and some of you are gonna be like, what? Late work? No. I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. So my goal is for you to be successful. And if I let you just turn in work at any time, you might skip around, you're going to miss stuff. And because this is the writing process, it's like a circle. It loops in on itself. And we're only going to really be doing it one time together fully. So if you miss a step, it's going to be really hard to collect yourself, to get your bearings. So I don't want you to fall behind that way. Not when it's writing, not when it's this. So I'm not going to let you do light work because I value you and I want you to be successful. But I also, because remember how I said I'm not the person that works ahead, I've been the one that's working on a project due at midnight and racing to get it done. That's been me more often than it hasn't. So if you're racing the buzzer and you missed it by a little bit, I don't want you to stress about it. I'm going to help you out with that. Now, if it becomes like a pattern, if it's happening all the time, if you're missing it by more than 24 hours, it's not going to let you turn it in, I don't think. But if you have a problem, a crisis, of course, email me, let us work it out. Let's figure something out here. But I think a little bit of grace here will do you good. Now, let's see. What else do I need to tell you? This right here. I can't find this assignment in the course. Maybe it's lost. Maybe it's in another module. I haven't had time to look yet. So if you don't see this one for week 0.5, which is the little few days we're in right now, Don't stress out about it. I'm gonna go look for it as soon as I get done with this video. Today and tomorrow, I'm gonna hunt for this one. And if I can find it and pop it in for this week, great. If not, we can maybe do it next week if I can find it. And if it's just gone, we'll have a discussion board and I'll figure out your writing ability that way. Like, it's gonna be great. You're gonna have a good time. And it'll be something fun. I won't make you write on something like terribly boring, terribly boring and bad. Um, I just need a writing sample so I can kind of figure out where you're at with your writing ability so that I know how to help you. Anyway, for right now, what I want you to do, no Windows Defender, go away. There we go. What I want you to do is I want you to watch this getting started video, which you're doing. So give yourself a sticker. You have to do the enrollment verification quiz before you can do anything else. And then it'll open up week 1. So you can get in your textbook. You can go ahead and start reading, poking around a little bit, do the getting started video for MindTap, that sort of stuff. And then I'll work on finding this diagnostic and getting your other weeks set up and things like that. Now, if you have any questions for me, or if there's something that you don't understand how to do, by all means, please email me right now. That's the only way to really get in contact with me since we're online. So please email me. I ask that you give me about 24 hours to respond because, like I said, I'm only checking email at home after about 6, 7 o'clock at night. So give me a little bit of time. I'll be glad to get back with you. All right. Well, welcome to the course. It's really good to have you here, and I can't wait to get started.